So, Kenrya, guess what?
What?
We have our first patron from
Oh
Patreon.
shit!
Look at that, look at that, look at that. And not only is this like just a first patron, this is a first patron at the highest
What's that
level.
level? That's the we go together.
We go together.
Yes.
I ain't getting rid of you, you ain't getting rid of me level.
I love it.
So, shout out to our good friend of the show, always supportive, Stephanie.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is kind of the equivalent of like your mama always supporting you. You know how they be like, she
I
sold
got you,
4 copies of her
baby.
album.
Yes.
Her mama, her brother, her sister, and herself. This like,
Yes.
but
That's
Stephanie,
okay.
thank you for being amazing and supporting the show as
Yes.
always. So
Hopefully the first of many.
the
Y'all
first of
follow
many.
Stephanie's lead and head over to Patreon and support this her one.
Yes, if you want to hear your name on this show, please support us at the $15 a month level.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, let's get started with the show.
Come here. Get off.
Today we're talking to Tracy, pronouns she and her. Tracy is a 39-year-old cisgender heterosexual woman from the Midwest. Yes, ma'am.
Look.
She's a mother and program manager, and she's here to talk about what happens when friends with benefits turns into forever ever. Tracy is a pseudonym, so don't be trying to find her. Tracy,
Don't be
thanks so
looking
much for coming.
for me. Thank you for having me.
Yay.
So last week we read an excerpt from the novella Benefriends, which features a couple that started out as friends and then it morphed into lovers. What's your current relationship status?
Ew.
Married like a mug. Extra, extra permanent.
How long y'all been together?
Since 2009.
Ooh, wee. That's a long ass time.
It's a long, long time.
I ain't never been with nobody that long.
Listen, I don't recommend it.
My barber, maybe? Like, the fuck?
Shit, I don't even think I got any service providers for that long because I switched cities.
I've been
Bitch, be
known to
Cell
be
moving.
a
phone.
serial monogamous person.
Cell phone. Yeah, I was serial monogamous too. But the problem with my serial monogamy was that I just didn't want to be by myself. So there's
Mm,
that. Yeah.
mm, yes. Mm,
That was only in hindsight that I
yeah.
recognized that.
And that's funny how that works because now I'm like, I just want to be by myself. Want some
Listen.
time to myself.
Bitch.
There is that because you have how many children?
2 children.
Yeah, that's a real ass thing right there.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
struggle is real.
Damn.
So, as our listeners have probably ascertained, you're married to somebody who you were friends with before y'all got together. So, tell us the story of how that happened.
So what had happened was
All good stories start like that.
lots lots of mutual friends. So my friends all went to school with my husband from about like third grade through 12th grade. So I met
Wow.
those friends in college. So they were already friends beforehand. So I kind of joined the friend group. And immediately, once we all came together as friends, everybody immediately wanted to hook us up. But I
Why
was
is that?
they thought we had some similarities with ethnicities and such without sharing too much. But they thought that we would make a good match, just our personalities, very laid back. They just thought like immediately like y'all need to be together. However, I was busy sowing my royal oats at the time
As all
and
women
was
should.
not
Yes, Royal Oats.
interested.
Listen,
Okay.
I fell asleep to Come to America last night.
Yes. Yes, I was on a serious mission. So this was like, this was like I was about to move to New York, one of my dream cities that I always wanted to live in. And I already knew that I was about to be like just hot in the streets. And so I was like, no, we will be friends. We will keep it that way. And I was just also worried about like the whole friendship circle. I was like, I don't want to mess it up. Like, I'm kind of like trying to sow my royal oats. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not right now. So we remain friends. And we were those friends that were like, just always showing up for our friends when they got married or if they were having baby showers and parties. Like, we were like the two cool friends that show up and come with libations and hang out. So we kept it friends for many years.
So you kind of touched on this where you said you were hesitant to kind of mess up the friendship circle. In the book we read, the two characters, Shad and Aisha, they are similar to you, a part of a big group of friends, and they were hesitant to kind of start anything because they were like, if shit goes down south, then we fucking up the whole groove of the group. Obviously that was a concern. When did you kind of overcome that and was just like, fuck it?
So after I sold my royal oats and got burnt out, I was literally
It's
in
like these niggas.
therapy. I was outdone. Okay. I was like, wow, like everybody is just trash.
Trash.
Basura.
Like, I am like taking a break from like dating, from, I mean, I'm just like, I think I might just be single. I need to find myself. I had just started therapy. I was like, yes, this is like such a good space to be in. I was like weaning myself off of all the penis. I was like, I'm done. And then had been doing therapy for a couple of months and then went to one of those good friends' wedding in Mexico. And the things that I was interested in a year or two before was like they just seemed so frivolous. And now all of a sudden I was like, ooh, like stability and non-triflingness and
Niggas
a
got jobs.
strong circle of friends who I also like, jobs, employed, traveling freely, like all of these, all of these things look
Girl.
extra sexy under the Mexican sun where we were for
Yeah.
this wedding. So I was in a very different place, and I was just like, I placed a high value in that moment, I think, on, and it's debatable with myself if it was too much of a value, but I really placed
Hmm.
a high value on, trust and having a relationship with somebody or just embarking on what could be with somebody who was already connected to a circle of people who I trust and who I know would, look out for me and just not
They already did
recommend.
the vetting.
They already did the vetting and I had already known this person. So I was like, this is safe, safe territory.
Okay. Cool.
So, besides the fact that I have never actually wanted to fuck any of my friends, I haven't. Look at Erica's face though. She
I'm
like,
like, I think
I find
I
that
have.
bitch, I know
curious.
you fucked your friends.
You got a lot of friends.
I do,
None.
and okay. I can think of two friends who I fucked, and neither one of those situations was a good situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, in general, it's not a thing that I want to do. And also, in one of those, it was absolutely just a one night stand. It was never going anywhere. Another one of the reasons that I have rarely gotten involved with people who I counted as my friends is because I know way too much about them.
Mhm.
Was that ever a consideration or a possible barrier when you were thinking about getting with your now husband?
You know, no, because he tricked me. Because he was like always the quiet, kind of reserved homie in the group. So like it's hard to describe, but I was like, oh, he's kind of like a little mystery,
Because
kind
that
of
group is
hard
a
to
lot
figure out.
of
It's
large
a
personalities,
lot of
right?
large
Yeah.
personalities,
Okay.
and this person, my husband's personality was like completely like zero, like just chill like all the time. So it kind of made me be like, oh, I kind of, and I can be a lot sometimes. I'm much more chill now, but like I can just, I'm on all the time. So for me, I was like, oh, I was trying to get to know him. I was like, who are you? Who are you? Like it was interesting because I was learning a lot of stuff out that he hadn't shared, with a lot of the friends in that circle, surprisingly, over a long time.
Okay. So, how do you think having a foundation as friends positively impacts your marriage?
I think, um, I mean, I recognize not all friends with benefits have like a circle that like. I don't know if everybody's like, oh, a friend is like a part of a larger friend group. Sometimes it's just your one friend, but like for us, because we had that circle, I feel like we had a group of people kind of always rooting for us, which is helpful when you embark on marriage because you have so many moments where you're like, um, is this shit worth it? Like, I'm about to
Yeah.
call it quits, right?
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
it's helpful to have, some objective friends that'll just listen and that'll be like, you know what, like, do what you need to do. I'm hearing you out. And, remember why y'all first got together or
Yeah.
just,
Friends of your
just
marriage, right? Like
exactly.
Yeah.
It's
people who want
supporters.
you to succeed
Yep, who want
together.
to see you exactly. So I think, that's been amazing to have. And it's also been helpful for me to also remember like when shit gets hard, where I'm like, remember, like, remember how all this started when we was
Yeah.
like all one big group of friends just hanging out. And we didn't have all these responsibilities. So I think that's that's really the big piece for me. But to keep it real, a lot of it too is more so on like just the disappointments of like, okay, we're in this large circle and we're friends and so forth. But then when things aren't where you want them to be in a marriage, I think you kind of look at that friendship, a lot harder. Where it's like, okay, is this friendly, motherfucker? Like, like friends. Remember, we go way, way, way back. Like, what's happening here? So,
Yeah. So, on the other side of the coin, do you think that there are ways that having this friendship as a foundation negatively impacts the marriage?
I think sometimes I think so, and it could just be how everybody handles things differently, right? So I can only speak from my experience, but for me, I think when shit gets hard, I pull on that friendship piece and try to like think about like remember why this all started, and sometimes I feel like that's not necessarily focusing on the now, like on the right here, right now, versus like this history, right? And
Nostalgia.
yeah, this nostalgic, kind of like what we used to be and who we were versus like now who we are. Two tired ass parents working like in the middle of a pandemic in this tiny ass space looking at each other, and it's hard. And so I think, sometimes I think that piece, and then I do think about like our friendship circle, right? And when I get frustrated around like am I going to be the one that's going to defect, like
Am I gonna
like
fuck up the
I think my
vacations?
shit go blow up first, right? So
Yeah.
but I think about those pieces where it skews the reality sometimes, or it's just extra shit where it's like, you know what, Tracy, what is it, that you feel right now? Like what's happening right now? And, just shut all of that out.
Word. Actually leads to my next question, which is what have you found really works in your relationship to keep in touch with each other through the highs and the lows, both right now in the middle of a fucking pandemic and just in general? Because 10 years is a long ass time.
Drugs, alcohol, no.
Yes, ma'am.
Bitch. Let's keep it all the
Listen,
way for real, for real.
let's keep it real. Like, honestly, that every blue moon is like, hey, quarterly, semi-annually, like, let's put something on the books, like vacations, like just having time to connect and get away from this. I mean, a daily grind is so exhausting. Oddly enough, too, when I think about things that have happened over the years, I would say also like tragedies, have, kind of brought us together and kind of made us remember, like the reasons why we got together.
So, what do you do to be in touch with yourself and your body in the midst of being a present partner and a present parent?
All the things. Um, Yoga at home now, meditation apps, reading positive affirmations. I follow all the Black therapists on Instagram. Anything that I can get that really just reminds me of my relationship with myself. I think, being in a long term marriage was one of the things that is really made very clear to me is yes, being friends helps and so forth, but the first relationship is with myself. And so I think for me, it's just keeping myself grounded, and really just trusting my instincts more, and just recognizing some days I feel crappy, some days I feel great, and just kind of leaning into that without apologizing for it.
That's really dope.
Yeah. So, you mentioned earlier about how y'all working in a little space together. I'm wondering how the pandemic has impacted your dynamic when it comes to intimacy, both with your partner and with your children. Because, there's a lot of different types of intimacy, and I feel like being trapped got something to do with that.
Yes, honey, it is completely throwing the vibes off because all day long it feels literally like I'm pulled in 25 different directions. It takes me twice as long just to do one task that I would normally do at work in a shorter amount of time because I'm also getting somebody some food, getting somebody a snack, helping somebody wipe their butt, and then coming back to do a video meeting all the while. And as being a mother, both of us, my husband and I, can be sitting at the table, but both kids will constantly only come to me. And so it it feels like I'm sitting on the other side of the table, like this motherfucker get a
This nigga
full day
right
of
here.
work. Like I'm getting no interruptions. Like I'd be sitting there like, come on, girl. And that's when all my calm stuff got to come in because I'd be like, thinking a lot of thoughts. Like so, it just builds up a lot of resentment throughout the day sometimes because I feel like I'm taking on the brunt of the work. And so that's when the friendship stuff comes in where I'd be like, again, this is not friendly. Like, what the fuck? So having to have those conversations every so often, and then it just throws intimacy off. Like for me, my love language is like help me clean up, like help me take
Yes,
care of the
help
kid, like
me.
just like
Be an equal
help,
partner.
be an equal partner, like
Yeah.
help me not feel like a maid that's exhausted at the end of the day, and then
Ooh,
I'm supposed
same.
to get sexy and
Yeah.
like
Right. This
want to
don't make my
be
pussy
intimate.
wet.
A
This
pack
make
mule
me
with titties.
dry, okay? I'm like, you about to get this headscarf and turn to the side and good night. Like
And you earned it.
you earned it. Like you worked so hard to earn this shit. Like so it's so terrible. And then enter drugs and alcohol. It's like no, but enter like just me, honestly, like just being like, okay, like this cycle has to stop. Like, what actions can I do to change this shit? And then usually, like, I will, work on my mood, go exercise or some shit, and then I'll be horny, and then life will be better for a short amount of time.
Yeah. I feel
And
And
get
like
that blood
relax.
exercise
flowing.
is underrated for that. Like
Yep.
when I finish working out, I feel strong, I feel great about myself, and I want to
Yep.
fuck.
No, for
Immediately.
real. It's
Yeah.
you have blood flowing to all your parts, not
Yes.
just your head and your limbs, but to all your parts. I
Yep.
think people fail to realize that getting that blood moving will get
It's an
blood
aphrodisiac.
moving.
It sure is. I was like, woo, okay, let me just get my workout on. But otherwise, like, I get into like this depleted space where I'm just like, I just don't have the energy for it. And it's just, so I think, again, like, but normally once we get out of our world in this small ass apartment, we also like just on top of each other, right? And focusing on everything, how you chew, how you move, why you sit that there, like, what are you doing? Like, it becomes ridiculous where I'm like, we need to go visit some people. Like,
Yeah.
we need to get out. So just, mixing it up, I find like, and just having something to work towards, like just having a goal, like together, like we need that shit to lighten the mood and just, kind of keep us moving forward. I know some couples are like, do all kind of shit. And I'm like, that's not us, but we need to start doing that.
You got to do what you can when you can. It's not
Yeah.
like there's not a whole bunch of shit going on in the world right now,
A
It's
whole
that,
bunch of shit.
you
a
know?
lot. It's heavy.
Yeah, a lot of it I think just comes into granting yourself grace
Yep.
when you're coming up against this stuff. So kudos to y'all. My next question is, what does a successful marriage look like to you?
Successful marriage looks like therapy together as a couple. It looks like travel, like just doing things together, leisure stuff, in addition to, just taking care of all of the responsibilities equally. Um, it looks like just mundane, just, same routine. A lot of relationship and marriage is literally just somebody, being able to be in that space with you day in and day out without it feeling like it's a production and work and so forth. Like just being ourselves. So consistency and connection.
Right.
So, you got a lot of shit going on. So I know this question. If you're like, look, bitch, I wish.
Right. It might
What
strike fear in your heart.
exactly? But is there anything that you're looking forward to reading? Do you have like a to be read pile? I have one that's really dusty, but
I just finished a book for the first time in like a year, and thanks to the pandemic.
yay.
It's called Pachinko, and is a really great book about Koreans living in Japan. It's like a historical family saga, and I learned a lot about like Korean Japanese relationship that I didn't a history that I didn't know about. So that was a really great book. And then my next book, I have a pile sitting right over here. If you were here, you would see. Is I'm just getting into Patsy by Nicole Dennis Ben. So that's on my list. I want to get through that one next. And I have The Water Dancer that I want to get into, and I need to finish Thick. So that's my
All right.
Oh, word. Yeah, I haven't
yeah,
finished Thick either, actually. I'm somewhere in the middle.
same.
Yeah.
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 Word.
Okay, so I have a few rapid fire questions. I'm just going to give you an either or, and you're going to tell me your pick. Okay?
Mm,
Hot or cold?
hot.
Give or receive?
Receive.
Yes.
Selfish.
Yes,
Aries.
bitch. Yes.
Yes, Aries.
Beach or mountain?
Beach. Mountain dangerous.
Now I know you, so you cannot pick neither for this next one. Dog or cat?
Oh my gosh.
Ugh. Yeah, neither.
Dog.
Lord have mercy.
You pissing me off with this. Because I don't like no animal hair. Okay.
Saying
Exactly.
hard saying
Oh,
fuck is gross.
but I'll
Okay,
take a dog.
last one. Country or city?
Woo. City.
All righty, all righty. Okay,
Yay.
so why would you do hot over cold?
Because I'm getting old.
And the bones don't move like they used to.
They don't
I
like
feel
that.
like I need hot liquids to like
Keep everything
keep
moving.
everything moving and grooving. I
Yo,
feel
I sat on the heating pad or leaned back on the heating pad all day yesterday because I got old lady back.
listen, it's
How'd you throw out your old lady back?
mm,
Why you ask so many questions?
Because I know in this try, it's like so simple that I want to make it
I was
sound
you were
crazy.
reaching
doing young lady
over.
things.
No, I was reaching over to the side of my bed to get my motherfucking water bottle and went, ooh.
She was like, I think I threw my back out for a bottle of water. I was like,
Like getting wild over there.
hey.
Water in the bed
No, no,
I know,
it's
because
just,
you got to sleep with some water next to the bed. It just
Listen,
at
happens.
I
all
can't.
times.
Yeah, no. Ever since I was pregnant, like I cannot go to sleep without water next to my bed. It's impossible.
Yeah, I'm sitting here sweating right now, drinking a hot ass cup of coffee.
Cause
But I feel
hot.
like, cause hot, I feel like I need to start my day with like a warm beverage, and then it keeps helps everything be regular.
It's wild how when the older you get, the more routines you have to have. Like if I
Mhm.
don't do X, Y, and Z in this particular way,
Right.
my morning's off. Like I have to have orange juice with. I have to have a glass of orange juice with my green wheatgrass powder, Miralax, and all my vitamins. It's like
You ain't invincible. When we was younger, we used to be like, I don't need nothing. I'ma hold it. Like remember, it's like I'ma hold it and not go to the bathroom in this public place. Now,
bitch, no shame
Well,
whatsoever.
like
I was
look,
shit anywhere. So
listen, I have joined that bandwagon very quickly. I'm like routine. Like, oh, it's time.
So I have to say this. This wraps up this week's episode of The Turn On. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you back here next week.
Felt like y'all need special effects.
This episode was produced by us, Kenrya and Erica, and edited by Ballistic. The theme music is from Brazy. Now you can support The Turn On and get off. Subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast app, then drop us a 5-star review, and you'll be entered to win something that's turning us on. Just post your review and email us a screenshot at theturnonpodcast@gmail.com to enter. Our Patreon page is also live. Become a supporter today and you'll gain access to lots of goodies, including the Turn On Book Club and 2-for-1 raffle entries. And don't forget to send us your book recommendations and your sex and related questions. And follow us on Twitter at The Turn On Pod and Instagram at The Turn On Podcast. You can find links to books, merch, transcripts, guest info, and other fun stuff at theturnonpodcast.com. Thanks so much for listening, and we will see you soon. Bye.